Appendix 2. Pillar Practices. In this appendix, you will find lists of practices divided by the pillar they help build and support. On the author's website, you will find additional videos, guided meditations, and worksheets specifically designed to support the building of the pillars. Please don't hesitate to utilize them. www.aaronsoul.com. For building your pillar of vision. 1. Write down at least 4 ways you know you can serve other people. For example, volunteering at a shelter, listening to someone who is in need, knitting a sweater, or organizing your friend's stamp collection. This list can be made up of anything at all. Once you have made your list, choose one item and act on it today. Make somebody's life better. 2. Choose one single goal that you have, big or small. Break it down into the smallest possible steps to achieving it. For example, I want to go to the gym today. Step 1. Open my calendar. Step 2. Choose a time. Step 3. Pack a gym bag. Step 4. Remember to take it with me. Step 5. Ask a friend to hold me accountable so I don't chicken out. Step 6. Etc. And then, of course, follow through. 3. Take an action that scares you. Something you have been putting off for fear of failure. Have a conversation you have been postponing. Do something new. Have an adventure. Break up your routine. Anything to put you in a new environment that can help you find inspiration. 4. Ask yourself what pain is alive in you today. Is something old coming up for you from childhood? Did you watch something on the news that made you angry? What is making you feel bad today? Define it clearly, and then remind yourself that you are alive so you can do something about that pain, and so other people don't have to suffer that same pain. Find others who care about the same issues, or find an organization you can contribute to that has the same principles as you. 5. Is your vision too hard for you to believe in? Adjust your vision to be something you can believe in with your whole heart. Something completely attainable, even if it's not your final or grand vision. 6. Do something competitive, even if it's just racing your kids down the street or playing chess with somebody in the park. For building your pillar of connection. 1. Call up a nonverbal experience of feeling safe, nourished, and loved in your body. You don't have to have a visual recollection of when and where you felt this way. Simply recall the feeling in your body. When you have even the smallest experience of that feeling accessible, allow that feeling to spread and bring relaxation to your entire body. You will be surprised how much tension this exercise releases. 2. Do the "whose thoughts are these anyway" exercise. In one column, write down the self-sabotaging thoughts you are having, and in the next, write down where and from whom you got those thoughts. Once you have several down on paper, go through each and speak it out loud, and then say to yourself, I don't have to think this way anymore. Instead, I choose to think, fill in the blank. 3. Ask yourself, who am I serving by making myself small? Who are the people in my life that I think will have to adapt if I start to speak up more, and who might be challenged if I start to be more myself than I ever have been? Write down what you'd like to say to those people. 4. Take yourself out for dinner and a movie. Go for a walk by yourself or anything else you consider fun by yourself. 5. What memories of isolation and rejection are coming up for you right now? How are you afraid those experiences are going to repeat in your life today? Do some writing, create some art, or dance in your living room to express these emotions. 6. Notice if within you there is a statement such as, if only I could be there or attain that, everything would be okay. Notice how it's really the feeling of home, safety, love, respect, and support that you are craving. Let yourself be in relationship with that feeling in the here and now. Invite it to you and allow it to transform you. Build a relationship with it without expectations of what that will look like. 7. Stand in a place where you can be alone. Put on some music you feel intuitively related to in the moment. Think about what you want in your life. Feel those parts within you that are saying, I can't do it. Find the resistance in your body and begin to dance. Through the dance, allow your body to unravel the energetic knots of resistance. As you become aware of the thoughts and feelings that create your resistance, make sounds and movements that help you expel them from your body. For building your pillar of receptivity. 1. Stop. Stop whatever you are doing and take 3 deep breaths. Say a prayer in your heart for support and assistance from your inner voice. Remember to receive the support into your body by being in tune with your body's nonverbal feeling sense. 2. Ask yourself, what in my life and the world is currently out of my control? Make a list. Read the list one at a time and for each one add at the end, so I'm not going to worry about that today. 3. What are you afraid won't happen for you, that you want to happen? And what are you afraid might happen to you that you don't want to happen? Get these fears down on paper. Choose the top fear and put a number to it. Ask, on a scale of 1 to 10, how likely is this to actually happen or not happen? Then ask yourself what actions you can take to help this thing happen or not happen. Then either go and take those actions or let go of worrying about it, knowing that you have done all you can and the rest is out of your control. Ask your inner voice or a higher power you believe in to take care of it. 4. Make a list of the things you are trying to create or accomplish in your life. Also make a list of your daily responsibilities. Now prioritize them. Decide which are important for right now and which can wait, or will have to wait so that you can maintain your sanity. Now plan for when you are going to work on your number 1 top thing, and how you are going to do that regularly. 5. Ask yourself whose voice is taking control over your unconscious mind right now. Is it a parent, teacher, bully, Disney princess, priest, news anchor, politician, etc.? Imagine yourself standing in a blue-white cylinder of light with that person on the outside. Doing this will help separate your thoughts from theirs. 6. Answer these 2 questions. What feeling do I want to create? What accomplishments, events, or relationships do I believe I need to have to attain them? Now, focus only on the feeling you want instead of the external things you think will create them. Next, offer that feeling to your inner voice. Ask for guidance on how to build a relationship with it and how to allow it into your life. For building your pillar of creativity. 1. Go out into nature and lay on the earth for as long as you can. 5 minutes or 5 days. Simply allow your thoughts to be, though you may write them down in a journal if it helps. If your emotions are strong, allow them to overwhelm you. Cry, scream, stomp on the earth, whatever you need to do to free your heart. 2. Make a list of the negative things you fear might happen to you if people see you for who you really are. Then burn it. 3. Ask yourself, what events have recently transpired in my life that I'm afraid to feel? How have I recently chosen to be numb rather than expressing something important? 4. Are you experiencing head chatter? Ask yourself, what am I unconsciously worrying about? How is the fear center in my brain hijacking my attention center right now and trying to get me to protect myself? When you realize what you are worrying about, you can then find actions to take to protect yourself from what you are perceiving as dangerous. If you can't find actions you can take, ask for advice about it. There's always something. Even if you are not sure it will work, it's worth trying. 5. List 5 to 10 things you are feeling guilty about. Anything from your entire life. Sit in meditation with that list and ask your inner voice for guidance on how to move forward and never make these same mistakes again. Ask your inner voice how you can make it right and atone for what you have done. 6. Lay down and place one hand on your belly and one at the center of your chest. Take deep belly to heart breaths, filling your belly all the way, then filling your chest and then slowly exhaling. After a few cycles of breathing, start to make a sound with your exhale. It can be a groaning, a roar, and ah, whatever comes to you. Do it as loud as you can. You can also move your arms and legs, shaking them or banging them on the floor or mattress as you release the sound. 7. Dance like a maniac. Take a mixed martial art class, do CrossFit, or otherwise move as much energy as you can through your body. 8. Stand in the center of a room and feel your sturdy feet on the floor. After a minute of standing, take a stomping step forward and stretch your arms forward as if you are blocking somebody from approaching you. As you do this, say no. Then step back into the center. Do this in each of the 4 directions. Keep going around in circles, doing it until you naturally feel a desire to stop.